What does it mean to have friendship with the world? James 4:4 states that friendship with the world is enmity with God. And for a long time, people have used it to warn Christians about sin and entertainment, or even being around unbelievers. But James wasn't giving a rule about behavior, he was describing a heart posture. When Scripture talks about the world, it's not just talking about things outside the church, it's referring to a system of thinking, one that operates apart from the love and the grace of the Father. James was writing to believers who were still striving and comparing and competing, fighting to get ahead and trying to make life work through their own strength. That's why in the verses right before this, James talks about jealousy and pride and people asking and not receiving because they're asking to spend it on their own pleasures. So when James says, "You adulterous people, don't you know that friendship with the world is enmity with God?" He's saying, you're trying to live in two realities. They had been invited into a covenant of union with the Father to live from love, from rest, and from belonging, but they were still living like orphans trying to get what they already had. That's what friendship with the world looks like. It's not hanging out with people who don't believe. It's adopting the mindset that says, I need to perform and control and compete to be okay. It's the same system Adam and Eve fell into when they believed they had to become like God through knowledge and effort, forgetting they were already made in his image. And the adultery James mentions is not about morality, it's about misplaced affection. It's when we give our trust and attention and our worth to the system that tells us we have to earn what God has freely given. James isn't trying to shame you, he's inviting you home. He's saying stop living like someone who has to earn love and start living like someone who already has it, who already lives from it. The world's way says do more, try harder, prove yourself. The Father's way says be still. You're already mine, and I've already given you everything. Everything I have is yours. Friendship with the world ends the moment you remember who you are, a beloved son or daughter who no longer has to strive to belong. Because when your heart rests in his love, the pull of that old system loses its grip.